Okay, we're live. Good evening, Comrade Chide Bubokoma. Please, this evening we got information on your ordeal with the governor's police officers. Please, can you tell my viewers what happened this evening?
It's everywhere now. It's in all the conventional media platforms, channels everywhere. You can see how tired I am. These people subject me to 17th century humiliation and treatments. What was my offense? Look at my ribs. These people just scattered me and destroyed my ribs. Look at me. What did I do now? My offense was that I was carrying my constitutionally recognized obligation and responsibility as a qualified, trained and practicing journalist in all indices of life. I'm the Imo State correspondent of the Punch newspaper. I was carrying my responsibility. I saw women who were protesting, and that was newsworthy for me. I went there and I was covering the proceeding. As I was covering the proceeding, intervened women. They were telling me that they were being owed by the state government 6 months arrears of salaries, 15,000 each times 6, which is 90,000. 90,000 each times over 750 of them. I was just interviewing them, to do my report, the normal report as a journalist, nothing more. All of a sudden, gun wielding policemen in operational vehicles stormed the scene with thugs from OCDA. I said thugs from OCDA.
OCDA?
Stormed the scene. I started bullying me, started beating me, started harassing me, started beating me. They asked me who I was, and I was confident to introduce myself to them. They were asking me who gave me permission to cover the proceeding. I told them the permission I need to cover the proceeding is already enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as a qualified journalist who work without being immodest, who works for the most popular and highly read newspaper in Africa, the Punch newspaper. That was what they started beating me, they started bullying me. The other one gave me a punch in on my left eye. The other one gave me a stud. If you know it, they confiscated all my gadgets. All of them confiscated all my gadgets, started beating me. The other one started dragging me on my waist like a common criminal. If you know it, they bundled me into their steaming operational vehicle, the one you call Hilos, and took me straight to the governor's office.
So the governor's office?
Yes, now to the governor's office, the one you call Pentagon. Took me there and marched me into the governor's office like a common criminal. You see how they were marching me, treating me as if I'm a criminal. Marched me straight to the governor's office where I met one Shaba Adamu, who somebody told me is the
CSO.
What do you call it? The chief security officer in charge of government, who said, "I'll see me." The man even said why were they bringing me to him? That they should have detained me. I said, I took the bold courage and asked, "Okay, detain me in what perspective? As a criminal?" He said, that's who I am. I said, I am the Imo State correspondent of the Punch newspapers. He said, why was I covering the protest? I said, I don't understand the question, because the question is, I don't know. He said, why was I covering? I said, how? He said, don't I have the right to cover events? He said, who gave me permission? I said, which permission? Is even in the 16th century? You are asking a journalist who work for a reputable platform like mine? Even if I don't work for any platform at all, even as an ordinary citizen of this country, I have a right under the FOI bill, FOI law. Do you understand? And such a police officer who claims to be a CSP self is asking a journalist of over a decade standing that who gave me the permission. If you know it, he compared me on Gunpoint. That I should show him, already they are taking all my gadgets, that I should show him all the footages that I took. I showed him all the footages that under Gunpoint, the man deleted all the footages that I took. That I had no right to cover women who were protesting. What is my own? Am I a state actor? Am I a non-state actor? What is my own? Am I not just a member of the fourth estate of the rim? On Gunpoint, the man deleted all my footages and handled my gadgets. I handled my gadgets. I asked them, deleted everything. I asked, and now handed me over my gadget. I asked me to, I said, you deleted the things that I did. Your people beat me up, treated me like a common criminal, and you're asking me to go. How do I treat myself? The man gave me 5,000. You look at me, a journalist of my level, gave me 5,000. I wasn't asking him for money. He gave me 5,000. I was afraid of my life because they were wedding guns. They gave me 5,000. I see if I don't take this 5,000, because he was saying that if I go out now, I'm going to tell the world that they did this, that journalists are synonymous with blackmail. I say I'm not a blackmailer. A blackmailer is somebody who has no means of livelihood, who has very verifiable means of livelihood, who has been working right from graduation as a journalist. I've worked, my records are very clear. Give me 5,000. I took that 5,000 out of fear, because if I had not taken it, I don't know if they would have shot me. So after immediately I left government house, the governor's office, I went straight to the commissioner of police and told him, look at these people gave me 5,000 to shut me up. I've not collected bribe before from anybody. Moreover, the office I work for, Punch, does not collect bribe from anybody, does not collect gratification from anybody. I gave that money to the commissioner of police, the 5,000. Say, please, I'm not after any money. I've just come to tell you that as part of our company policy, we do not take gratification from people. Please look at the money these people gave me. The CP told me that the people in government house are not under his supervision. They are not under his supervision, so he couldn't take the money. I came out and I threw the money away in front of that government house. So this is to say, because tomorrow they will say they beat me and gave me money just to frame me up. I have means of livelihood. I am well paid. I'm one of the most paid journalists in this town, and I have I have goodwill. So you can't beat me. You can't beat me. Don't do me as they were beating me. The women were shouting and they were tear gassing the women.
They tear gas.
Yes,
the
they tear
protesters.
gassed them now. They were tear gassing the women. Is this not life record? Don't I know the implication of what I'm doing? Am I not a journalist? They were tear gassing them. Policemen tear gassing old women who are old enough to be their grandparents. Wow. Tear gassing them. Tear gassing them. That is where I am as I speak to you now. My ribs are cracked because these guys were beating me, messing me up. And I've been told that my life is in danger. I can run away from this town.
Before now, have you had issues with the state governments?
Which issue? Am I a state actor? Which issue? Am I a politician? Do I belong to any political party? Have I expressed interest in any political platform before? Am I not just a journalist all my life? Right from graduation, I've worked all my life. I've not done any other job in this life except journalism. So what issue should I have with anybody? What, am I a state actor? So that question shouldn't arise.
Okay, immediately I heard this stuff, I called some aides to the governor, and they said that you challenged the police officers first. Immediately they came down.
That person is a bastard. Which challenge? Who is that person? Not to walk on that person. This is a life record. Don't that bastard who said that I challenge Nia. Which challenge who? Challenge which bastard? Who is the bastard?
They said you challenged them and you asked them if
challenge
they knew
challenge
who
over 15 men who were wedding gun. What capacity? What muscle do I have to challenge 15 people who were wedding rifles? You know what it means? You do know what one rifle? Do you know how many cartridges that make up one rifle? You say I challenge 15 people. In what perspective? I said some military who claimed to be policemen came and were asking me that who gave me permission to cover. And I was trying to ask the man. It's like when somebody is asking a policeman who gave him permission to arrest a criminal. How can you be asking a journalist who gave him permission to cover a protest now? Eh? You are asking me challenge. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of question is that? I will seek redress. I've been beaten. I've been battered. My ribs are paining me. You're telling me I challenge you. Even if I don't have right to challenge, don't I have right as a bona fide citizen of this country who have no record of criminality? I stand bold to say it. I have no record. I add value to the economy of this state. I'm one of the most sought after brands in this state. And you're asking me that I challenge people. Challenge who? In what perspective? That I'm doing my job. Some military who claim to be policemen came and were beating me, say I challenge them. Which room do I have to challenge them? It's not when you are alive you challenge people. So let's assume I'm not even considering the fact that I challenge them. Don't I have the right to say no if you are trying to oppress me? I say I challenge people. Which person? Which person? Is it because he's carrying gun? If he's not carrying gun, we need a master's degree degree holder at my level line and a policeman who has no primary certificate will be, is it because this country is a useless nation? If not that this country is a useless nation, will a police, an illiterate who has no primary certificate because he's carrying gun, will be challenging and be molesting a master's degree holder like me, a dual graduate like me, somebody who works for the most reputable national newspaper in Africa, and you are telling me I challenge the person? Is it because we live in a very useless nation where there is no respect and value for intellectualism? And you say I challenge who? To carry gun, is it a license to kill? I challenge you. What is policing? Policing, is it brute? Please.
Thank you, Comrade Chidi Obokoma. Comrade Chidi Obokoma is the Imo correspondent for Punch newspaper in Imo State. Thank you.